Everyone. Once again, we're back at this bullshit. Look at how yellow this shirt is getting. It's supposed to be white. It's getting ready to be thrown out soon. Been months since I showered. Who cares? I still don't smell. I smell like linen. Anyways, I combed my hair this morning. Oh my goodness. It was a blessing to not have to live with the bullshit these people did to me at the subway. But I mean, it took a while. It's been since the winter, since last year. My hair has been messed up. The winter of last year, my hair got fucked up in a real disgusting way. It was gluing on itself. It would tangle within the first day, like basically strands will start dreadlocking. Obviously, because they did bullshit tiny locks and spins and twist on my shit. They wet it with plastic or with glue. If my hair turned hydrophobic on this side, real hydrophobic, like you would wet it and it would stay dry. You would put oil in it, like 2 days ago that I put olive oil in it and it would stay hydrophobic. So they definitely intended to mess up my hair, just like they messed up my teeth by experimenting with white people with full of prejudice and shit. But I did what I had to do. I pulled out a quarter bottle of olive oil. I dumped it on my head. I untangled it. I had heavy hair loss, obviously, because I had to grab it all greased up and pull. But this morning, every morning I have to redo the bandana because even though I double knot the silk, it still goes off a little loose. So only people who see me tying up could see my hair, and nobody else is gonna see my hair. And I removed the braid and went like butter from scalp to tip. Just that's the hair I remember, like from back here. Ah, you see, no tangle, no dreadlock all of a sudden, none of that. And there was some tension in the library yesterday because there's this fucking black woman, young, decided to go print some bullshit, and her real intentions was to check out my head. Because the first thing she said when she passed me, "Oh, you got her cover up. You got it covered up, right?" And from that perspective, I don't know who is the threat and who isn't. That's basically the concept of this motherfucker. You don't know which one of these black people are your enemy and are looking to do shit to you, because they all know what they did to you. They all know. That's how dangerous they are. They all know. They're like, "Oh, we messed with his teeth. We took his smile." I've heard those conversations. "We fucked his hair up." I've heard those conversations. So any stranger around me, behind me, in public establishments or even private establishments, you don't know who they could be. You don't know if they're connected to the same criminal mentality. And I fixed it. I took their problem away, and it was black. Whatever the heck was in my hair, and I didn't shower for the last 2.5 months, maybe 1.5 months by now. Yeah, probably like a full month. I haven't showered since March 20th, I think, something like that. Either March or April 20th, February 20th, something like that. So, um, there's something black in it. Olive oil is green, but when I pulled out a few strands, there was some soot, like ashes, some really dark oil pulling coming out of my head. But for now, the job is done, and we got to keep it away from them. And they're real interested. You could tell that they be looking at my head. You could tell if they black. You could tell if they black. They start looking at the fro. They start looking at the motherfucking bandana. "Oh, take that off." I heard a guy this morning, motherfucking talk shit. Right? Take it off for what? So you can fucking dreadlock it, put shit in it. You understand what I'm saying? Respect what the fuck I'm wearing. Because if it weren't for them, bro, you would have shit hair no teeth, missing teeth. They would pull your teeth out. And unfortunately, I was the beautiful kid that got from Texas to this city. And now not even my teeth profile is the same. 2.5 years later. That's how dangerous they are. My teeth profile, my smile, and there's proof of it. Proof. Not even my smile is the same 2.5 years later. Why? Because of their advances when you're not looking, because of their advances when you're sleeping, when you're not looking, because of their, oh, let me wet his hair, let me put twist in his hair, let me take a lighter or a blunt cherry and do a little twist in his hair. Let me do a thin braided dreadlock. Let me do all this type of shit to a white person sleeping, and you end up with the consequences of their behavior in your body. You end up looking unpresentable because they're trying to take your teeth out. Like this taking your teeth out. They're trying to yank teeth out of my fucking mouth, trying to rot the gum, injecting shit in it, injecting into my tongue with needles into my gums. Remember, these people don't give a fuck about what they do. You could be sleeping on the train. There's gonna be a dentist pulling up, and he's gonna be black. He's gonna be fucking sticking his fucking black ass finger in your mouth and shit. That's not good. That's not healthy. Those people are not good. If they want to do that to you, they're not good. You can't trust them. You can't trust them. They can't even look at your hair. And yesterday we had that tension up in the library. Oh, you thought I heard her? I heard her whisper it. Oh, you wrapped it up. Oh, you this and that. You wrapped it up. What does that mean? Who's that person, huh? What do you mean that I wrapped it up? I wrapped up what? Because you don't know who they are. She froze. She took forever. She froze. Like, she took forever to motherfucker finish the print, to finish printing what she had to print, and then she walked off. She walked off precisely as I started playing music. I pulled out the turntable because I stopped working, doing what I need to do, and I just played music, waiting for her to leave. These people are dangerous, man. These people are not a joke. It's not laughing matter. When you're a target, when you're an economic target, when you have a $2,000 computer and you're on the street and they feel unequal to you, they're gonna do shit. They're gonna do shit to you. They're not gonna stop. They're not gonna stop, and you don't know who it is. That's the worst part. That it could be anyone. Prejudice from them, from African Americans, could come from any one of them, and all of them would know what they did to you. Every single one, because when they see you, they be communicating, they be the whispering, they be having the conversation. Oh, we fucked him up. Oh, we should have never done that to his smile. Oh, this and that. We fucked up his hair so bad. Look at that. It's all knotted up, and my shit was like glue. I swear to God. Yesterday, before hair pulling, I kept this on, not the silk. This on, it glued together, glued. And my hair was not like that. My hair is, when I got here, my hair is just like it is right now. Soft, easy to comb, zero to, no loss, maybe 3, 4 hairs lost every time I comb it, minimal to near zero hair damage. And that's what they did, bro. They're proud of they proud of their work. Some of them are ashamed of what they did, as you could tell based on their communication, open communication while you're there. Say, we should have never done that to that man's smile. Right? And you hear that, you want to beat that bitch, but I mean, like, bah! You want to fight because they openly know. They all know. The circle's so big, they're into communications, and then that's the RICO indictment. RICO indictment, they all face prejudice towards the white man up in the train. They proud of what they did, baby. They proud. But I'm starting to come back, starting to fix what they broke. What I got left, I gotta get braces. What I got planned for my teeth is getting this brand name Coheal, DGM. Coheal is it's a German brand of do-it-yourself braces. So say if you wear it for 6 months, it's like a mouth guard that you wear with a elastic strap to, if you have overbite and crooked teeth, to sort of align your teeth to to the golden ratio and squeeze it back. So I'm planning to do that. I'm planning to do that. That's about $116, but it's real difficult. Remember, it's expensive as fuck to live here. I'm negative cash flow right now. I have not been paid 30 something odd dollars. 57. Let me do quickly. There's 8 payments out there. Eight, yeah, $30 missing. 8 to 40. 8 minus 5 right there. That's 30, 30, 40, 40 payments missing. And it's serious, it's serious. So after doing the Coheal, which you could search it on Amazon, it's this Coheal, Amazon. Oh, wait, Amazon. Where is it? GM. That's not BR. It's 3 letters, not BG. Hold on. Where is it? This one, MGM. So get this one. This is how it looks like. Let me pull the window out. Get this, and after finishing that, the teeth look tight, right? Put a real retainer because my teeth will fix itself with the retainer. The retainer would be the finishing touch. I mean, this device sort of has a retainer on there. You see it, right? This device sort of has a retainer on there, but I need a real retainer. If this type of device manages to pull my teeth back close enough to the golden ratio, the curve of the teeth comes back, retainer is gonna square it out quicker. Remember, retainer is metal, so basically, ask for a retainer after this, pay another $60, and within $170 and a year and a half, maybe, as long this supposedly works within 6 months. So it's pretty fast work. It's not interdental. It's not like wires on your mouth. It's more pressure involved, and then retainer and get it going. Let me see where more it is. That's basically how it works. Just wear it every day. That's it. I'll probably wear it during the day without the strap. I'll wear the blue one without the strap the entire day, and then at night wrap the black strap on it. Supposedly it's and I've been looking at this for a minute too. For about a year. And then after the year, the retainer is going to do the best of the work. Because my teeth were already straight. My teeth were already straight. So all this is going to do is reduce the overbite, reduce the spread up by pushing them back. And once I do the molding of the retainer, the guy at the retainer is going to see, okay, it's close. Let's make the retainers tight. And that's it. And maybe get two of the same shape. Not one retainer, two. And then, the retainer is going to be the ratio, the correct ratio, and then pull everything back. But it takes money. If I'm barely being able to save or keep $12 a month looking to survive in this place, imagine how difficult it is to save $110 one month. If I can't even trade the stock market right now in my financial position, I can't make 300 to deposit in the stock market, to deposit in my account. Imagine how difficult it should be to, get certain things done. Difficult. It's expensive as fuck here. It's not easy. I'm lucky that I'm here. I'm lucky that I'm still here. My mind has not said, nah, fuck, get out of here. Get out of here and save your money. Run. Because if I were to be out there, maybe find a Walmart, walking, oh, there's a Walmart. Where do I pass out? Okay, there's a Walmart. Where can I work every day? Oh, that Starbucks has a table. What's the hours of Starbucks? Every day. Every day, 7 to 7. All right, good. And then I just crash somewhere near Starbucks, Walmart, done. go to sleep. Starbucks, Walmart, go to sleep. Then laundromat and Planet Fitness, right? I have to look for the laundromat, then the Planet Fitness to go take a shower, and I could localize myself in another environment. Here it's kind of easy, but the price is too high. It's the most comfortable. This area of the city is the most comfortable. Got a easy sleeping area on Battery Park. I could just lay down, put my, with cameras and everything, security on me, watching what I'm doing. Lieutenant from First Precinct came through. They sleeping? Are they warm? Yeah, yeah. Fuck them. They good. Like that. They let us. NYPD pulled up too. The middle of winter, the start of winter. Is it warm? Is it covered up? The lieutenant walked out, like the actual LT, white shirt and everything, like looking. And I'm like, sort of like, but went like that with my eyes closed, but still looking at him. It's like, yeah, they warm. They warm. Yeah, it's fine. They're fine. Get out of here. That's it. They never seen a cop fuck with us since the start of the winter, since November of last year. So pretty easy. And then 2 blocks to the supermarket. The same block that I sleep in has the library. So it's sort of easy, but food prices are way up. It's $600 for survival. So that makes it difficult as hell. You know, it's 300 out of pocket, plus bills, plus the things I gotta pay to survive in this area. Why? Because I don't have a kitchen. I can't do it. I can't do it how I want to do it. How I would live in an apartment in New York City would be with 50 pounds of rice. Not 75 pounds of rice. Get 75 pounds of rice, right? Then go to the ghetto, go to the Bronx or something. Go to a Bronx supermarket and check out chicken with bones, like wings, quarters, and check the per pound price. 150, 150 a pound, 175 a pound, get every single thing there. Everything, every single one with bone and everything, just everything. Down, 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 down. Everything that's there. Ask him, you have more of this? Yeah, let me get some more. Bam, bam. Get 2 bags of raw meat to the freezer and do it often. And that's it. That's how you survive. Rice, chicken. The same thing with the beef. Oxtail, other beef that has bone in it, just get that. Or skirt steak. Check out skirt steak prices. $2 a pound, 250. Get it all. Everything, every single one. Food to the freezer. But I don't have the privilege. And pasta. If I'm really broke, spaghetti. And that's delicious. Because I could eat spaghetti for 2.5 years. And I did it. I ate spaghetti every day. Every single fucking day. For about 2 years when I was vegan. And it's good. It's good because you have to bring fresh vegetables. You're eating onions you have to bring either onions home, a whole bunch of tomatoes home. So every week you're eating like 10 tomatoes, a whole bag of onions a week. And that's cheap. That's affordable. And spaghetti is what, $2? So I don't use much sauce. I definitely make a lot of base in my tomato with a lot of vegetables. That's fucking delicious. And the Parmesan. I can't miss. Just a bunch of garlic, Parmesan in there. Be all types of varieties. You can get a little, if you have a little extra money, a little balsamic glaze, a little fig glaze up in there. Just mix it while cooking it. Stir fry that. Done. Okay, let's get to work. I'm gonna mute the mic so that my background is not heard, along with its music. And you can just watch me work. Let's just watch you. You guys watch me work. I'm gonna do the website up. Hold on, right here. Where is it? This one. Dun, dun. It's a good website. The one I found, this one, Drumo, this is a pretty good one. This one pays quick. So if any, I found this one recently. If this one all of a sudden stops paying, if my main one stop paying, I have to use this one and find alternatives because I will go broke. I'm a balanced there. I could withdraw at $1, like just proof work to show off in here a little bit. Dun, dun, dun. Let's show off. I shouldn't be doing this because obviously new networks affect probability of earning, but it should fix up before tomorrow morning. These websites don't like when you use different networks other than your home. They like static networks. So surveys for a minute get a little bit difficult to make in the morning on Monday morning. But they fix up. I could show off my skills here, or the amount of money I've made. This is nothing. This is not the lifetime. The real lifetime of this website, as you guys could see, it's not I haven't made $1,300 on this website. I've made more than that, double, triple that, just like this one. Let me check out the other one so you guys check the balance of how much money I made. And I'm starting to dislike these websites because they're taking way too long to pay out. 13 days is way too long. It's scary. That's why I'm in negative. This was 585. This is where I should be working on today. But if you check account summary, you see this number right here, lifetime total 2,148. That's basically where my money comes from. From that 2,000, from this other 1,000, which should be 2,000. Lifetime should be 2,000. When they updated the website, the balance was screwed over. This one has the original website still. They only changed the title, but this one changed websites altogether, and the balance returned to zero. But I think this one should be higher than the other one. So this one should be 3,000, and the other one should be 2,000. That's what I do. That's where I make my money. So let's get to work. Let's get to work and maybe play some music from in here. Chill, lo-fi or something like that. Watch me work, baby. Doing the daily list is essential because it gives extra points. I got receipts for today too. Got some receipts. Where are they? Did I throw them out? I had 2 receipts yesterday and they disappeared from my pocket. Are they in here? Yeah, no receipt. Do I need receipts today? No, I don't. Okay, I'm lucky. I don't need any. All right. Again. Daily games. This hacker moment is brought to you by this hacker moment is brought to you by Nike. Just do it. And Skittles. Kiss the rainbow. Kiss the rainbow. Hacker moment, baby. This is how I show my skill and the people that don't understand how we do things out here. See this? Some magic. I'm about to do some magic over here for people that never witnessed any type of magic like this in their life. Oof, oof. All I did was LOL, and it's already paid me a fortune. Hey, hey, come back, come back. That's hacking, baby. That's how it's done in this world. Do you need to search insatiably terms, 150 terms to earn a cent? Not here, baby. All we do is play a cell phone game and we're done. Hacker Moment by Skittles and Nike SB. See that? Magic. Magic. Hmm. You're like, how'd you do that? How'd you do that? Teach me how to hack like that. I want to search things like that. And I could just not do that too, but if you give me a bunch of OCR files and I have to input data, let's say medical records into a database, I could do the same thing. I don't need to do nothing. Be like, oh, you gotta put all these papers in the computer. Put all these documents, these invoices in the computer so we can keep track of everything. All I need is a scanner. A scanner. Check, 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 check. Make a PDF, right? And after a PDF, show Python the input, the file and the input. Name, address, da 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 da, number, case number, blah blah blah, address on file, number on file, and boom, 100 people suddenly get filled in that motherfucker. Go special with it. Brought you by Skittles and Geico Insurance. Geico Insurance, baby. And the goal about doing what I'm doing here is to get to the maximum scratch and win prize. And I do this once a day. Hopefully, making $100 would definitely change my life. But It's really rare for the scratch and win to give me even over $2. So it's going to be like 4 cents. Once we get here, so you can see it there, right? The end. Once you see that over there, once it fills in, once that bar fills in, it's going to be 4 cents, 2 cents even. There it is. Now we stop the progress, and we pray we get something nice in here. Scratch, you see, up to $100 or a bonus, and we are going to get 8 cents. You see the $100 bill right there? 8 cents. But this would be legendary. $50 would be legendary. $25, and I never hit it. I never get it. Ever. Ever. I could try forever to get that. I'm never going to get it. These people owe me, bro. They owe me. Still 30 out there, bro. Let me go check let me check the Gmail again. These people owe me and they are not paying in time. It's scary. Because then I take the debt to my shoulders, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 27th. 24 paid the 27th. I mean, yeah, 24 paid out the 27, and I only gotten paid 5 times. It's frustrating, you know. You want to get paid when these people don't want to pay, or they don't want to pay every 3-4 days, and you don't see your weekly gains stacking. You know, you get paid $10 a day for 7 days, and you don't see that. Whew. The nervousness hits in. Let's do one in here real quick. We're going to go 1, 1, 1. So one here, one on the other one on the other one, so that the balances during the week are high. And then they're easy to cash out. I'll probably make $60 by the time they pay, on top of the 50 that I've already made. So probably 3 more payments should be fairly easy between both of these websites. Key to doing this, consistency, years. Once you break it down and you're accurate, they know that your data is good. And people in the city be like, oh, you're stealing that money. I've heard a lot of those comments around me. Let me take off the music for a minute. Let me turn off the music. People that see what I do, you know, maybe on the side, no, because remember, they're all trying to stop me from working the way that I'm doing it. That's how the city is structured. These people want you to get a job. These people don't want you to have nice things. These people voice out their concerns in front of you. Oh, you shouldn't be allowed to make that money. You shouldn't do that. That's stealing, blah, blah, blah. And they don't get that I'm getting paid and I'm giving degrees to people. You see what I mean? I'm giving useful data or subpar data in any of these studies that may come from a university. And you don't know if they're from a university. SurveyMonkey, Juno, every other link up in this motherfucker. I'm making people doctors out here, or maybe earning their PhD, or maybe earning their doctorate. But they don't see it that way. They don't see what I'm doing here as, you know, getting paid for my time and also helping someone prepare a paper, a bigger paper. Because I was one of these questionnaires too. I used Amazon to do mine. And I feel I got a lot of people on my Amazon. I basically opened it for one day. I got everything I needed to finish my doctorate, you know, to finish the sample taking process, data taking process. in just one day. So the people that are against me doing this, oh, because they're stealing, oh, because you don't deserve that kind of money, oh, because you should get a job, oh, because you're rich and you don't deserve things. They have no idea what I'm doing. They don't get it. I know that doing this either help brands, help individual people, statisticians, census people in statistics, or help students, people that are either a broader range study, or those stupid ones that I consider they're stupid because they have no core, they have no center of meaning. They have no meaning. They start asking random questions because when you're a doctor and you want to capture data, you best make the data specific. You want to know stress, right? You make sure all the questions are about stress. You don't include, oh, do you like Netflix? Oh, do you have cable at your home or Wi-Fi? Those are questions that are sort of different. And there's lots of surveys, lots of questions, not surveys, questionnaires from people that don't have the structure necessary for proper data collection. If I'm going to do a questionnaire, I'm going to ask specific questions that my paper has to answer them. And once I'm done with that data, that's all I need, and nothing else matters from it. But when they be asking you shit, oh, what's your favorite social media site? Oh, do you like Netflix? Oh, do you smoke weed? Like that, pitfalls, like confuse you, get you answering random questions, and then they be like, oh, do you use drugs? And you'll be like, no. And then some other one like that, this and that. Oh, do you use contraceptives? Do you like condoms? Are you active sexually? No. So on and so forth. So these people that like to mix topics, you could tell that they're not too smart in terms of their creation, although they could build a bigger picture of data collected for their studies. They could build something out of it. But the good ones are the real specific ones. You could tell that every question, they're short, they're specific. They ask you this, you give them an answer. That's all they want from you. They want nothing else from you. It's that answer. Pop, that's it. Simple. Too easy. Too easy. Being specific here works. To give you guys tips. You're poor, do this. Do you have access to these websites across the country? Absolutely. Absolutely. You see, there we go. Now we're going to fruits, food stuff. Of course, 4 months, I ate this and this and this and this, and I bought that for laundry, and I ate fresh vegetables, had avocado. I definitely had garlic powder. I ate fresh fruit. Um, Frozen food, I did, but I'm not going to check it. Breaking ingredients, no. Fruit, yep. This, absolutely. And that's about it. So I suggest if you want to make money here, don't be claiming your identity. Don't say you're Latino. Don't say you're Hispanic. Don't say you're black. And put yourself as white and in a higher income. Because if you're truthful, they're not going to want data from you. They're not going to want any data from you. And that's my opinion on the matter. Say you're white. Say you have $100,000, right? That you make $100,000, and provide the adequate zip code. Everything in terms of doing this is based on zip code. Places like Little Rock, Arkansas, everything, incentives get expensive. You start making a lot of money in places like Little Rock, Arkansas, because few people do this there. In places that there is lots of people doing that, income is low. Or where people are uninterested, El Paso, right? El Paso, right on the border to Mexico. People don't need data from there. They really don't. They know for a fact that the majority in there is from another country. They're not Americans, so on and so forth. And incentives drop down. So you have to pick the zip code precisely, not only where you are, but rotate where you are. So let's say if you live in, I don't know, Philadelphia, do Allentown. After months of of doing Philadelphia, your own zip code, then change within Philadelphia to somewhere else. And you're gonna start getting other good ones. Like you're gonna start moving in. I do 1005. I did 1004. I did 1012. So I'm still within the 1000. Oh, go ahead. Drop it. There we go. Whoop. You got it. Hold on. Someone disconnected the computer here. Disconnected this shit. It's kind of light on the plug. Ugh. So yeah. Getting old. So yeah. You rotate around the same one. Basically, it's technically where you live, but you're somewhere, you're from here to here, and you get more incentives. So if you're here from here, and once you notice that a zip code is fucked up, you change. And if you're foreign, use American zip code in an American website because you're not going to make any money using your zip code, your foreign zip code. People don't people don't want to do that. Hold on, gotta sort of pin this here so that the cable don't go down well. Right there, that's pretty good. Use a foreign zip code. Don't use it. Use the same one around, and you should be fine. White 100,000. Your zip code around because they're gonna check. They got geo capacity. The surveys definitely capture IP data. They know your IP depending on the ISP, so they're gonna know if your ISP is either home or it's a broader area. IP sometimes or come from elsewhere, but be consistent. That's all that matters. If you are going to change IP, do so. Don't do it every day. Do it every fucking year and a half or whatever after using the same one, and you'll start making money. Let's keep going. What have I bought? Navel oranges, mandarins, tangerines, banana, and berries. That's it. This is going to be an orange study. I already did it. That's the benefit about doing that. You get sometimes double, triple. And it's like double testing you on the one, on your previous choices. It's like testing, retesting the same one. Did you make a difference in the previous one? Do you remember now? If you did it again, so on and so forth. That's basically how that works. We'll go here. Changilos, definitely had that. Honey tangerines and cara cara. You pick whatever. Wait, don't. Hey, I already did. Heard of seen, never seen that. Ugly fruit, you're never gonna see that here. You're definitely gonna see orbs. Sunkissed brand, lemons maybe. Deco, that's probably Trader Joe's. Cuties are definitely in Whole Foods. Be Sweet Citrus, definitely not in Whole Foods. Halos are in Whole Foods. Peels are not in Whole Foods. And I'm gonna choose Sumo. That's it. That's basically the root of how you do this. Loose fruit for sure. And canned. Where's the can? Canned. I definitely like canned pineapple most often. Yep. Citrus fruit, a few times a month. Be consistent. Don't be like every day. You don't buy fruits every day. Maybe like $10. A few times a month. maybe $10. That's it. Be consistent. Be honest. You buy fruit before, yes. Was it an orange? No, but you bought a banana. That's it. It doesn't have to be precise. No type of survey is going to be precise. A doctor is going to know. A doctor out of a whole bunch of people doing the same study is going to know the one that's telling the truth. You're going to tell because he's going to answer real detail. He's going to have a lot of detail on questions. Oh, does your workplace have a gym? Yeah. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yeah, we have this and that, this and that. We have a running machine, a treadmill. There we got sessions. There's also a daycare. There's this and that. Right there, you got an answer. That's all you need. One. That's it. That's it. Simple. That's doctoral level research for you. It's too easy. And be precise where you shop too. Don't be saying that you shop everywhere. Make sure that you're choosing where you shop. You go to Trader Joe's, say Trader Joe's. You go to Target, you go to Target. And that's it. My most often is Whole Foods, Target, Whole Foods, more often. That's it. Too simple. In store, 100%. Most interesting, the open one, not the bag format. The basket, this one, not the bags for the gifting. This one that's open. I think these oranges are in Whole Foods. I don't know if they're Sumo brand, but they're in there. Definitely bought that. That's it. Top three. Once they start getting real specific, choose the top three, and that you definitely want to buy more. You want to buy more. You want to buy more. Good, good. Approve. A yes man. Be a yes man. Don't be like I dislike or none or inexperienced. Be a yes man. Look, 1, 2, 3. That's it. I definitely pay attention to the price. Seems fair, reasonable. The price is fine. Juiciness, sweetness, has flavor that I enjoy. Yep. There we go. Top three is fine. Plant. I think it's unplanned 100%. Zero. 0%. I'm not replacing anything. See, and the bar is important. Self. Every day go. 3. Sit. 3's enough. Delicious taste. Yeah, honey tangerines. I definitely like a tiny little orange. Significantly more oranges. Yeah, it's definitely good price. Real quick. More flavorful. Boom, 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 boom. So never forget, the lesson here is this, that some people in this city consider, oh, that's stealing. Oh, you shouldn't do that. Shouldn't be allowed to do that. Shouldn't be allowed to set up to do that. Oh, yeah, yeah, you running shit. Yeah, you shouldn't be allowed to set up, blah, 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 these bullshit, right? Just to try to stop you from making money. Their goal in this motherfucker is to try to stop you from making money. And they'll pick and probe what you're doing down to the T. And you know in your heart, I've been doing this 15 years. You are helping doctoral level studies, businesses, individuals, institutions, census in getting data. You are a data provider. I'm a data provider, either for statistics, for degrees, for a diploma, for whatever. I am confident enough that the quality of my data substantiates further research. Like sometimes, not on this one, this is about oranges. Sometimes I give enough opinion on a matter, maybe price, etc., for someone to make a decision, for someone to do good, for someone's gonna get paid with me, they're gonna get a degree, it'll be a big fat diploma this big on their fucking wall. And who provided the data? I did, or me and other people provided the data to that motherfucker. I like it. You don't have to be pretty detailed. Just say I like it, and that's it. You see that? Sometimes you can be detailed. Sometimes you shouldn't be. Just like that. You see that? You detail. It's the same thing as a questionnaire taker saying yes, no. And from that, you can build a ratio, right? If you got a detailed question about what they have in their work, let's say gym. You have a gym in at your workplace. I don't know, 15 say yes, 2 say no, 1 is detailed. You write a ratio. So around these people, 60 some odd percent or more say that they do have a gym in their home and that it does improve their quality of life at work, blah, 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 blah. You can start picking off a yes or no answer. And they don't have to say yes or no. They could do whatever they want. It's open. It's open. So that's what I do. That's what I do every day. Every single day, baby. Too expensive, not consider it. Maybe right here, right here, right here, right here. For a case. $7.99. Very good. That's how it's done. Well, every day I sit on the computer, God knows who the fuck turned to a doctor overnight. Who the heck is writing a paper about with my answer? You're helping people. You're helping people either make a decision or change their life for good. But other people don't see the benefit of the amount of money that they earn. Remember, I started 60 cents a day in this shit. I wasn't good. It took 15 years to do that. I started in 2009 to do this. 2009. It takes a minute for you to get paid. You have to be verified or have a really high quality score to start making $10 a day or more. 10 a day. I could push it and make 10 a day, but it takes a lot of energy. Like $6 a day is enough. So 6 the next day get paid. Slowly start the second one. 6 the next day get paid. That's how I do it. A box. After this one, we go to the other one. To this one, we go to the other website and we put some in there. Although this one's going to be 30 cents or 20 cents. It's not going to be a great increase, but we're going to move it up a little bit. Bump up the score in the weekend. I usually don't work in the weekends. Bump up the scores for the week and start cashing out quickly on Monday. Bam! The next one. Bam! $20. Money, money, money. When it comes to this, don't always look for the pitfall. It's going to be a pitfall. It's going to tell you, oh, click agree, strongly agree on it. Be looking for it. Active to what you're clicking at. When clicking buttons or strings of circles, because they're going to tell you, oh, select number 2 or whatever. Some of them, you're able to go back and change the answer. Others, the answer is switch. But sometimes there's other pitfalls too. So it's not one false positive. There could be 2. And if you do a positive negative, it still counts as 1. And some of them, if you make one mistake, you opt out entirely. But you see, I made money quickly just by doing what I do every single day. Few oranges, and we got paid. How much did we get paid? Let's check. We got paid $1. We just got paid $1 today. That's pretty good. You see that? $1 increase. I'm gonna go to the other one. Go to the other one. Oh, oh. To the other one. 150 right here. Let's crank up the music. The key to this is consistency. If one, you change network, let's say tomorrow you're this network, the second day you're on that network, and the third one you're on another network, you're gonna have difficulty making money. That's how it works. They want you in one location making money. Two, that's fine. Three or more, it's kind of sus. So I have three right now. If I were to shift to Whole Foods to make, and when you're choosing industry, always other. Other is generic. Don't be specific because they're gonna want you to be specific in the later point in time. Always do other. Don't tell them where you work. They tell you where you work, they're gonna make every other survey about that industry, and you're not gonna get any survey opportunities. You might start decreasing your chances at other questionnaires because of labeling in a single survey for this company what industry you're in. In every one, other. Why? Because it opens the you get maximum availability by doing so. So if I got, let's say right now, today and tomorrow, let's say tomorrow I'm going to the library, right? So if I were to go to Whole Foods, I would have difficulty making money in Whole Foods for the first 2-3 days. So far, all three websites are feel that I'm on this IP and on the library IP on too. But if I were to jump and they stay persistent on the Whole Foods one, once I go back to the library, let's say I stay in Whole Foods 15 days or some shit like that, I go to the library, they're not gonna hit. They're gonna be different because it's gonna take a couple times. You're gonna take a couple days for the IP in there to, for the website to see, okay, you're back to where you previously were. Okay, now we're gonna give you the ones that pay out. When it comes to role within the company, manager, associate, other too, other. If you have a chance, other. And if you have, if you don't have a choice to do other, do intern, associate, student, not student, intern, student, doctor, intern. Do low level position, not blue collar, not mechanic, not HVAC. Do low. So like that. This one, either associate, assistant associate, analyst, or other. Other is better in this situation. And it already opted me out. That's how you make sure. Because if you do CEO, you do owner, your choice to start, you go from a whole page of them to complete to 4, 2 or 3, because they don't want your data. You're the boss. You're not a regular person to them. Well, now let me squeeze this in here. Also, what else? If any of you end up in this website, Ysense, don't do Simplicio. This is garbage. There's a router. You know what a router is, right? You complete one, you give them data, and after they're done, they move you to it's like a data grabbing machine. It's basically multiple questionnaires linked into one. So let's say you do 10 questions from the first questionnaire, the website reloads, and then you do another 10. Reloads, and you do another 10 until you eventually, if you make it to the end, you get paid. For this website, only do the ones that show nothing. You see that there's nothing up here? Only do these and avoid the red flag. Don't do the red flag, because if you do the red flag, if you do the highest one, you are really likely to reduce the amount of options that you receive. So no red flags and no Simplicio. Only the blank ones. And when they run out, and forget about it. Wait till tomorrow. Start looking down here for any of these here, either BitLabs. See, these have nothing, but avoid Simplicio and avoid red flags, and you should be fine. Let me get this 1 cent here real quick. That's it. Too easy. It's too easy, baby. Way too easy, and lower is better. Don't lowball yourself to 20 cents or 10 cents, but 75 cents is way better. They're easier to complete. Oh, look for them. Look for them and see if they're there. You see that 75? There's nothing. This one is good. Bum, 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 bum. That's a nice one. Nice. It's a nice one. I like doing this one because this one has easy to do stuff as long as I'm selecting the right thing on it. The worst about this type is that you gotta make sure you selected what the study is about when it comes to the shopping. You're gonna see soon. You're gonna see soon what's the hardest question in this. All right. No brands named yet, but they really want to make sure the right brand is selected. You could do every 2 weeks on this one right here. Toothpaste, 1. Elect whitening product, 1. Whitening toothpaste, 1. And that's it. Other 4. The rest is 0. Right here. This is the hardest question on behaviorally questionnaires. Right here. You got to make sure you select the brand that they want. So it's a random match. It's like a key, right? That's how I look at them. I look at surveys, certain surveys or certain questionnaires, like a lockpick. If you don't select the right one, you're opted out. So what am I gonna select here? Well, obviously Colgate, Crest, Listerine. You know, we're gonna do the good ones. And that's it. No other, no private label, none of this. You're gonna do these 3, and that's it. And we're gonna see if it's right or not. If the key is locked, you can't select them all because it's gonna opt you out. This is the right. This is the right choices to move on to the next page. 1, 2, 3, and we did made it through. See, these were the right choices. Because if not, you would have never seen this next question. Most often, Colgate. Right here, the same thing. Colgate. That's it. And maybe Crest. That's it. Nothing else. 1, 2, 3. And it could be wrong here. The first question could be good, but this one could be wrong if you don't select the right key. It could be this brand, this other brand. It could be a combination of brands, and you might not move to the next page. You have to be precise. Choose label brands. Choose mainstream. Top shelf. Don't be choosing garbage here. 1, 2, 3. Colgate, of course. Whitening toothpaste, the same thing. Crest, and that's it. There's nothing else. No Arm & Hammer, no Equate, no Naden, no none of that shit. Just 2. No other, no private label. Avoid all that shit. 1, 2, 3. Colgate, of course. Freeline Colgate. They select only fishing, and we're in. Yay! But if you don't, usually, often, I wouldn't say about maybe 10% of the time, you're not going to choose the right brand, and it's not going to let you move to this page. Yeah, once you get experience into what I'm doing, you've done you've done the same one hundreds of times already. The same style, the same shape, the same everything. Right now, I got to do a eye tracking exercise because I got to look at the shelf and it's going to track my eyes on the screen. So give me a minute. I might have to undo the background. Give me a second. I gotta take out the background because it's going to consider. Hey, I deleted that. Did I undo it? Yeah, I think I deleted the background there. I'm dummy dumb. Now I gotta change the background still. No background. It was here. Damn it. All right. 1, 2, 3. That's how we do it. Gonna full screen it. Now I gotta look with my eyes the target because what they're looking for is see what brands I'm tracking with my eyes. And these technologies are in the supermarket, believe it or not. Walmart has this in the supermarket. There's RFID technologies that track your eyes on the product, and in the cart handle, the shopping cart's handle, there's a tracker. So per consumer, see, I look at things and things explode. Per consumer, the shopping cart in Walmart, for example, if it's a supermarket that they're studying, there's an RFID chip that's transmitting data. Hold on, I'm getting mistakes here. Now I gotta look at the products. I'm looking at Pepsi. Well, looking at Pepsi, looking at Coca-Cola, looking at all these products. Colgate's on the right side, Crest is on the left side. Let me explain to you once the camera turns off about the RFID products. So Walmart shopping carts, not all shopping carts, some of them in the handle, there's a chip. And in the chip, there's a signal, basically consumer number 1, right? And they could track the shopping cart. And the camera is face tracking you and the product on the shelf. And just like military style thermal capabilities that they draw a square on the target. Let's say a soldier, a plane has a red phosphorus target, a brick. The person walking down the supermarket like that be looking at an aisle, and you would see on the computer what the head is looking at based on the connection between the camera and your eyes. Are just like this. your camera and what you're looking at. So you're walking down the aisle, you're gonna get soap, right? So the person turns around, goes like this, and it's looking at all the brands that you just looked at, and you locked in on Tide, and it's looking that you got Tide, took Tide from the shelf, and then logs the information based on visual appeal, just like this, on what you got on the shelf. That's how that shit works out there. And that's old. That system is old. Imagine what they got now. That's old. That's like 1990. That's the start of the 20th century, or 2020. Or, you know, the 200s after 1999. So imagine what they got now. If they really want to, you know, examine. And the purpose of that type of technology is to branding, attractiveness, visual attractiveness. What is a consumer attracted to? It's, you know, when you generate brand loyalty, for example, right? Brand loyalty or branding, you're looking at the logo, right? So you're attracted to the color, you're attracted to the logo, you're attracted to the brand, the bottle shape. So a person looks at a shit brand and goes, not looking at that shit, that's garbage. Those seconds count. The seconds that you're looking at, how do you call it? At All or Oxy or some other shit on the shelf. Those seconds that you glanced at it, you didn't look at it count, because they're not interested in that. In the second where the eye locks is where your hand goes. If your hand is looking at Ritz crackers, but it looked at all the cheap, great value targets around it, it's gonna grab, because Ritz has it's attractive to the person, and that's how branding works. That's how you get it done. You know, that it's based on appeal, and obviously brand loyalty, which is another factor, so on and so forth. But the look of the package is the first thing. Without the look of the package, people are not gonna get it. All right, it's gonna be a shopping experience here. I don't know if it's virtual or just a shelf, but we're gonna shop for some shit, and it's gonna be what I always get too. I'm not gonna. Gonna be what I always get, baby. %. Here we go. The same thing as last time. Look for the one that has higher ounces. This is 5 ounces. Nope. Where's the 6 ounce one? This is 6 ounces. Nope. Whitening. No, that's preventative care. Where's the blue one? This one. This is 3-pack, 13 ounces. Nope, not that one. Five ounces, the big tube. Where's the big tube? I'll take 2 of these. I'll do this one that I already got it, 5% peroxide. To get these pearly whites nice and shiny. And something random from out here. I don't know what. Maybe this box here. 5 year sustains. Do 2 of that. 3 value pack at the cart. Check out. Yep. Nice and easy. Done. My brands. What I like. Native Whitening Toothpaste Wild Mint. That brand is in the middle somewhere. Middle of shelf, Sensodyne. Native? No, the Sensodyne. Put back. Colgate, Aim. Arm & Hammer, Crest. Colgate, Native, right here. This is Wild Mint Whitening. Native, 4 1 ounces. Wild Mint. This one is it. Select. Yep. Easy dollar, baby. That's easy money. This easy money. Easy money. Now they're going to talk to you about the packaging. Was this packaging good? You say yes, 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 yes. It was too easy. Too easy. This one you got to be careful because try to be random with this data, because if you're selecting 10 all the time, it's not going to work. So make sure you're random in these decimals. That 5% peroxide's attractive, bro. 5% peroxide. That removes stains from other shit other than teeth. But it got to be fresh 5% peroxide because that shit degrades over time. Got to be a good package. It's a good claim. 5% peroxide is good, but it has to be really fresh peroxide. Remember, it's bubbles. Bubbles fly away from the package. It's like hydrogen peroxide, right? Hydrogen peroxide over time, in the beginning, it disinfects. But over time, the bubbles start dying on it. It's the same thing. 5%, 2% liquid gel. Gotta be high quality, fresh product. Random, never the same thing. It's a new segment. This segment is kind of new. I've been doing this type of survey for years now. Years. Behaviorally, forget about it. Years. At least 7 years. This style, years. All right. Classification purposes, make sure you use the same data you used in the beginning. If you're different, start to finish, you will get opted out. Doctorate degree, same number, 100,000. Done. Money. This one's almost close to cash out. That's $7. I'll cash out at 10. Now we're going to Drumo here. Spin the wheel. Oof. That 50 right now would have been financially responsible. That $50 right now would put me in a better position than I was yesterday, bro. That 50 would have been, oof, hammer time. Plus 15. Birth date, zip code, age, year of birth date should be precise all the time. But I mean all the fucking time. If you don't, you'll get opted out. It's part of the Tuesday. It's part of the equation. If not, Gonna be difficult as fuck to come back from where you were. You might need another account, but it'll take time for you to come back to where you were. The right track. I like this survey. Very favorable. Politics, very good, unless you have a really strong opinion about them, and let them know too. Yep, strongly approve. Like when Biden was fucking up the country and shit, inflation, I got a little heated in one of these and put Biden as strongly disapproved, because this is probably where they get those presidential percents, of in favor or against of what the policy of what they're doing, what the president is doing. So they might use this type of survey to generate approval ratings. So approve them all good. They're good. Strongly support. See, paying attention, strongly support or somewhat support. Strongly support. Very confident. Democrat candidate. I'm a Democrat. How many surveys taken the last 2 weeks? 0. They ask you about surveys? Nothing. 0. You've never done this before. That's all they matter. That's all that matters. If you tell them, I've made 10,000 surveys a month, it's not going to work. They're going to opt you out. Who did I vote? You know who I voted for the Cheeto. For 2020, Joe Biden. Yep, approve of the tariffs. Make that money. I expect to be in place for the foreseeable future. Nope, strongly opposed. Trying to stop the president from doing tariffs. It's a nightmare. They're trying to make us poor right now. I agree. Impacted by the government? Nope. We have not been kicked out. Never. We have enough money to survive out here. Get better. Most unfair? Groceries and food. That's unfair as a motherfucker. That's the most unfairness. I want to go back to plentiful. Food is the most unfair right now, especially in the city. Everywhere else it's easy, but here, food is a nightmare. Food is trying to keep you without saving any money for the future. That's basically the consensus about this motherfucker. Nobody's saving money in the city. You got to make hundreds of thousands to save summons. The guy at the bottom, forget about it. Makes nothing. Keeps nothing. Everything is out there. Not a progressive. I'm conservative. It's fine. They're fine. They have a degree? Absolutely, I have a degree. And I'm working full time. Check my mailbox every day. Regularly use TikTok, Reddit, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. The rest, nope. Twitter, nope. I watch YouTube every day. Ad-supported videos, more than 2 hours. Mostly on the laptop. I pay for Netflix. Do not use and only choose Netflix here. That's another thing. When it comes to streaming services, only one. Because if you start doing Amazon Video, Max, Paramount, you'll start missing out on other TV-related shows. TV like this. Questionnaires about television, they'll cut you off. You say you got ESPN Plus or Paramount Plus or Max. Netflix, everyone got Netflix. Daily. Smells like pork chops out here right now. Pork chop. Nope. Live programming every day. Daily, daily, daily. More than 4 hours per day. You see, make sure that you use Netflix every day. You use television every day. You only watch local channels, CNBC, ABC, Fox, Sports, ESPN, male adult, middle age adult, ESPN, so on and so forth. It's too easy, baby. Move over 10 years. 100,000 must always be clear. No army, no union, no nothing. Don't say yes to that. Because they'll keep track of that. If you say you're a veteran, yes, and then no, they'll reduce incentives. You want to be as anonymous as possible and as generic as possible, but attached to name brands. That's basically how my profile looks, or, on paper looks like. Generic, unknown what job he has, likes name brands, age is correct, is in New York, general area. That's basically how it works. Nope, and not Hispanic. Don't say you're Hispanic, because that's a no-no in this motherfucker. English. Nope, no gay, none of that shit. Email address. And that's it. Another one. Hey. 39 cents on. Now we go back to the first one. Go back here and we do another one here. Might as well just do the game and get a couple cents off it. Boom, boom. And if I were to suggest a browser, do DuckDuckGo. Why? Because it's private. Keeps no cookies. Keeps no track of what you're doing online. Everything is deleted and it's limited. They can't track you. The Shield and DuckDuckGo protects you from Google services, from Facebook services, from Microsoft services, among others. So stay in DuckDuckGo. And if you're going to utilize any other browser, do so at your own discretion. And if a survey is broken here, if a questionnaire is broken on DuckDuckGo, let's say a video or something, check it on the main browser. On the main browser, and that's it. But make sure that you keep it anonymous, because if you keep it anonymous, open, you'll get the same survey 2-3 times, because it doesn't keep a log of the cookies or whatever. By the time you refresh your computer, there's nothing there. All right, let's do the game again. Try to make maybe 2 more cents on that. Those 2 cents matter too. 2 cents here, 2 cents on the balance. That's the difference between life and death. 35. I'm starving. I want to go eat something, but it's too early to quit now. It's way too early to quit now. DiMarco. Roman style pizza. Pizza bread. Delicious. Absolutely would buy that shit. I like the brand. I love Italian brands. There's nothing I dislike. Make sure you dislike nothing too. There's nothing I dislike. Me doy otra vez a comprar pisita. In addition is always good. I like a lot. Una pisita. ¿Cuánto vale ese pancito? 8 ounces of bread? Maybe $6.49, and it's on the expensive side. Bargain, good for the money, $4.99 or less. Getting expensive, $6.49. Too expensive, $10 for that bread? Yo. I like it a lot. I think I had it in the money in terms of pricing, $6 for that. Huh? Like the package design. The package is great. It will be fresh bread to make pizza. Pizza. 1, 2, 3. All of it. Three, virgin olive oil, fresh out the oven. That's it. Myself. Dinner, snack, lunch, breakfast time, eat pizza anytime. I choose. I choose. I choose. I choose. Watch the pitfall. There's 19 questions here. Bump, 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 bump. No pitfalls. Very nice. Very nice. Very tasty. In the pantry section for sure. Quick questions about me and 35 full cents later. Single. Bump, bump, bump. Thank you. That's it, 35 cents. That's quick as fuck, right? $3. Woohoo! Daily bonus completed. Daily goal set. Now we go back to we need a 75 here. Oh, look at that. Talking about the 75. Look at the 75 right there at the top. I like 75. 75 is a good number for me. Dollar too much. $2 way too much. Only an extreme necessity. 75 is key. 10 75s makes what you need. 10 times 75. It's exactly what you need. 3/4, baby. Right here, other. You're none of these. See that? Your industry, other. Start a new trend. Probably Pizza Saturday. Same number. Don't forget this. This is key. The same number all the time. Demographics. Have to be precise. Demographics are not precise. It was close. The first one that broke was that one, and the one in the beginning. That's it. Over quota. That's fine. $150 there, but I don't want this 150 or this 250 because it decreases chances. It's actually running out of choices. I mean, it's new networks, definitely not the usual network, so. $56, very nice. I like that number. Let me get my gum. Where's my gum at? No, there it is. Gum out of the water, baby. Old gum, because we got nothing else to chew. We're not going to be chewing new gum. I can't get it out. I'm gonna have to drink all the water to get it out. Pure tree bark, baby. Huh. Like a baseball with this glove. Huh. A real baseball, old school style. Gum core. 3 left. And it's likely due to the network change or working here instead of over there. But that's fine. Oh, already in it. I'll come back. Let's do more of this. In the meantime, till some come out. Repria. 35 is good enough. Two more. Garbage. I should make a Python script that nails these. But the hardest part is getting it to rotate the screen when needed because it could see it. But a comprehensive spin to look for more targets. That's where Python has the limitation. It's never going to be as good as the human eye. Let's play another one. Play some Candy Jam. Oh, yeah. No more. $0.01 again. Ta-da! Those 5 cents worth about $1 billion. Yep. No more choices. That means that after these two, there's nothing else in this network, even after 25 minutes. Let's do the 150 and move on and not touch this website until Monday. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Ten in the morning. Nope. Nope. No more. Out of choices. Lots of them to take, but none that are effective in doing it. Bounce. Bounce like a doggy. Bounce. This one's going to be good, though. Let's do one here. That's 75 right there. Oh. Is going to opt out. Yep. We're done. No more for today. Because we don't want to limit. Let's do Drumo. The choices that we make tomorrow. Nice. I like those. $15. Nice and easy. Music one, pop, culture ones, radio one, podcast ones are the fastest ways to make money. They're short, they're easy to answer to, and take no time to finish. Hey, I almost pressed yes to Hispanics. All right. It gave me a chance, like, are you sure about that? Single family home. Yes. Bill from Comcast, 99. Hundreds a year. 1 gigabit per second, or right under. 500 is $9.99. Reliability, where is it? this one, 10. That's all Comcast got to it. The Comcast don't die out unless you got a tornado, hurricane, even in a blizzard, it'll work. Only thing with Comcast, wind. High wind, I'm talking about heavy wind. Branches breaking, that's probably the only time. A Comcast in a 15, 19-year period, smooth sailing. Never disconnected. No problem. Now Verizon. Verizon would likely have a lot of problems. Like if they update, it's the most modern, it's the fastest. Oh. No. Probably 10. Number 1, connection not reliable. That's the main thing. Top 3. It's not about lowest price. No, none. Speed is fine. None. Not switching. Hell no. Highly unlikely. 300 megabytes for $50? Fuck that. I paid $99 for nearly a gig. Highly unlikely. Mobile. Be mobile. Forever. I hate when they don't let you opt out of questions, like just say other. Now it's the same type of questions for the other. 1. Woohoo! Done. No more till tomorrow. Mhm. Damn. Te caíste. Te caíste, bebé, eso no es nada. No llores. Sí, lo sé, te caíste. Ay, no. Se vio clarito. Mira la tristeza que tiene esa chinita. En eso, oh, puñeta, me caí, me duele. Mira eso. Dito, carajo. Te caíste, bebé, eso no es nada. A frown. Slamming yourself in the ground as a baby. Boom. She was so happy, too. Happy to sadness. Dada. Yeah, I'm sad. I know. I'll get out of here at 3. One more hour. 1:44. Oh, he's gonna bend a horseshoe. Oh my god. Stop it. He's a fruity big man. Oh my goodness. Vete pa'l carajo. Diablo. Da 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 da. Do it. You're manifesting that lightning bolt. No, but it wasn't in the field. It was far away. Finally, that's the same thing I was thinking about. Need a traction wheel in the center. It's gonna go easy. $90. That was way too good. Oh my god. This is way too far. Oh my god. I gotta see that one again. Lego has gone way too far. I'm seeing Lego contraptions. I started looking at Lego robots, obstacles that walk, but way really complicated ideas. Make no sense. Without a manual? Who came up with that? Trial and error. You would take 20 years to get like two of the robots right. Trial and error, like regular people trying to do what they just did with balls, like a moving contraption. Half of it was like shipping, like how Amazon moves packages in a warehouse. All types of higher elevation, belts, steps, scoops, claws grabbing. Ridiculous. They went way too far with that Lego. Blue, blue. The cop behind the bear. Let me get you. Go jump on it. Oh, that's a really good idea. Oof. Just like the people from the desert. Perfection. It would be better to get the real desert people tent. Oh, that tent is not too good. But a desert one, I would take a sandstorm with face. It won't be fine. I think it's leather, not plastic, leather, canvas. I feel good. Carpet on it. I'll be out here for 20 more minutes and I'll be done for the day. 20 more minutes. Rápida. Gay thought. Carmaxilla, please stop it. ¿Cómo fue? 10 more minutes. Rip in tenderonis. Mm-hmm. See you guys later. Tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, as always. 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. 3 o'clock. It has rung, baby. It has rung.